Rising, great grand rising. Helito, Aseo, Aseo. To all of my light being friends out there, we are beautiful, we are beautiful. We got a good one today. I tell you can't make any of this stuff up. You really can't. So, listen, you're doing reading and stuff like that. You hear reports, whatever. So I came across this report, and it says that the great grand rising, the quasi, quote unquote, undocumented people coming across the border. Undocumented is a funny thing, because if you're driving, if you're driving in the United States, especially if you are a Aboriginal Indigenous American, if you're driving undocumented, that could be a reason for you to get killed. So just remember, undocumentation is really illegal, or driving without having your papers. So you can come in here undocumented, and they don't want to call you illegal. That's a whole nother ball game, but I digress. So these people coming across the border who are undocumented, they don't know them from Jack Adam or anything else like that, do not have to have a COVID test or a shot. That's what I found out. Can you believe that? They can come here by the thousands. Great grand rising all. By the thousands, and none of them, and then assimilate into your community without being tested for COVID. Now, if you are a quote-unquote American citizen, it is almost demanded and recommended that you get these shots, that you get these tests. The tests are no longer, I don't even know if I trust those tests now anyway, but as an American citizen, you have to have all of these tests, these shots, all this demanding and everything like that. But yet, when you come to what's going on politically, anybody that's coming across this border doesn't have to have any kind of shots. Now, who's being treated much more fairly? Is it the Aboriginal Indigenous American Indians? Or is it anyone else that comes across the border? And as we know, in what we would call the Black African American communities that they created and stuffed a lot of people in there, anybody can go into that community except for them, start a business, and siphon the economy right off of those people. And they will be giving grants and all kinds of stuff to be able to do that. So I know, I'm getting a lot of flack saying, well, black people can start businesses too, blah, 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 blah. That is true, but they are not treated the same. You go around driving without your driver's license, undocumented, and find out exactly what happens to you when you tell the police officer, I have rights and I can drive around undocumented, right? I'm not illegal. There'll be all kinds of manner of stuff happening to you. So I want you to really pay attention to the things that are going on in your area. Make sure that you are really taking care of yourself. This is one of the reasons why a lot of the states, Texas, including about maybe 3 or 4 others, Florida, that are now getting rid of the mask mandate, right? Because a lot of the things that are going on just doesn't make any sense. I don't have any rights to that music, so please don't block my video, please. I don't have any rights to the music. They've been doing that mess also. But that's the reason why you're starting to see these states opening up. Unlike places in New York, where now the governor now has 3 to 5 sexual harassment suits going against them now. He's also being investigated by the federal government for his handling of the quote-unquote COVID situation and him sending back infected people to nursing homes, which killed more people than they actually reported. And the reason why they didn't want to report all the things that they were reporting, all the numbers, was so that Trump couldn't criticize them. There's all kinds of stuff happening behind the scenes that's just crazy, But it deals with us and our everyday life, and you need to really be up on what's going on. So, just wanted to let you guys know that if you go across the border, put on a Biden shirt or something like that, you can come across. You don't have to be tested, no shots, nothing like that. From what is being reported, insane. So let us support our community. Let us support the people here, and anyone who's supporting us. Let's support and make sure that we're keeping ourselves abreast. So remember that you are a light being with the soul within inside of yourself. It has nothing to do with race. This is the reason why they don't like you. It's because of what you are and what you represent. To them, and those that are trying to stop you and doing whatever you're trying to do, you are their darkness. For you come to bring the light. And the more light you have, the more darkness they see. It's nothing unlike a Disney movie when the bad guys are coming into a realm and they're bringing their darkness and they're trying to stop it from happening. Well, that's how they look at us. Anyway, what the heck? Come across the border illegally? Undocumented. And you don't have to have any testing. I sometimes you just don't know what to say. All I have to say is I recommend don't drive around without documentation if you are an indigenous aboriginal being in the United States. It could be deadly, but if you are of any persuasion coming across the border, being undocumented, not having testing, don't have to know what your health situation is, you're okay. And there you have it. Have a great day, everyone. Love you very much. There's a lot of people out there that I'm noticing that maybe we have not gotten to in terms of the co-creation communities. We're going to be sending out more information. Hopefully by this weekend, we'll get to everybody with that. And we'll also send out more information about the embassy that's coming along as well. So, I think I'm going to have a live on YouTube and discuss the video that I put out, or the series that we're talking about, the counterfeit spirits that walk among us. We need to have that conversation. Go out there and get, Don't Call My Dummy No Dummy. Go out and get that book. It's becoming a textbook for the Indigenous Aboriginal Indian School that has been set up nationwide. Yes, we do have an educational system that is set up. Yes, we do have a historical council that has been set up. And yes, we do have classes. And it's very exciting, all the things that are happening. And there's more things that are happening as we move forward with everything that we are doing. So great grand rising to us all. And understand who and what you are. Understand how do we order. Oh, I'll get the information out there for your solo suitcases. I'll do that. And I didn't want to really talk about this now. It's going on a little bit too long, but we're also going to be using what we call lithium titanate batteries. It is a new, quasi-new type battery system. It's newer than the Life Pros or the regular lithium ion batteries. Anyone that was in Texas and up throughout all that bad weather that we had last month, we're okay because they got the lithium titanate batteries. Now, the lithium titanate batteries can go anywhere from minus 50 Celsius, which is very cold, all the way up to about 140 Fahrenheit. And during those cold stretches, you don't have to worry about anything going on in terms of the cold or the temperatures destroying your batteries. People with lithium ion batteries, it's very susceptible for their systems to be corrupted from the cold. So we want to make sure that our people and that anybody that buys our systems is going to be safe. And that's another thing. We want to be safe because the lithium ion batteries, they're safer. They're safe, but the lithium titanate batteries are extremely safe. You don't ever have to worry about them blowing up like they're worrying about the lithium ion batteries blowing up in planes and stuff like that. So I'll get the information out to you guys in a separate video. very concrete about the solar suitcases. They are going very well, and people are they are a very usable technology, and I do recommend everybody getting them. Right, so if you find yourself in a situation where you don't have power, this is one of the great things that you can use. But I'll get all that information out there to you. Really do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Love all of you. Be very safe. Stay safe, and keep your feathers up. Keep your feathers up. Great grand rising to us all. Peace.